In agribusiness management science, we learned how to apply scientific and logical methods to help businesses solve problems. This field is called management science. One of the main techniques we studied in management science is called quantitative analysis. It is the use of numbers, data, and models to make the better decisions. There are 7 steps in the quantitative analysis processes. First, we define the problem clearly. Second, we develop a mathematical model to represent the problem. Third, we gather accurate input data. Fourth, we develop a solution using techniques like optimization or trial and error. Fifth, we test the solution to check if it is correct and practical. Sixth, we analyze the result. Lastly, we implement the result and monitor if they work.
Forecasting is predicting future events using past and present data. It is a decision-making tool that helps businesses to cope with uncertainty. There are 8 steps in forecasting. First is determine the forecast objective, select the items to be forecasted, determine the time horizon, select the forecasting model. Fifth is gather the data. 6 is validate the model. 7, make the forecast, and 8 is implement the result. There are 3 types of forecast include time series. This is using historical data. Causal model incorporating influencing variables. Third is qualitative using judgmental and factors. Measures of accuracy include the MAD or the mean absolute deviation, MSE or the mean squared error, and MAPI which is the mean absolute percent error.
In Unit 3, which is the decision-making theory, can help to the managers for making right decision, particularly in the field of business. There are 3 types of decision-making. First is decision-making under certainty. We know with certainty the consequence of every decision we have choice. Second is decision-making under uncertainty. We cannot assess the probabilities of the outcomes, and there is no data of the probability. And there are different criteria of decision-making under uncertainty. First, we have optimistic criterion or maximax criterion. The second one is pessimistic criterion or maximum criterion. The third is criterion of realism or Horwitz criterion. And the fourth one is equally likely criterion or Laplace criterion. And the last one is minimax regret criterion. And the third types of decision-making is decision-making under risk. We can assess the probabilities outcome and there is data for probability. In selecting the alternative with the highest expected monetary value, we also use the probabilities with the opportunity loss table to minimize the expected opportunity loss.
Forecasting plays a crucial role in business by enabling better decision-making and resource allocation and risk management. For example, it helps company predict demand, optimizes inventory, plan finances, and adjust staffing levels to ensure smooth operation. By understanding future trends and customers' needs, businesses can avoid problems like running out of product or overspending. So, forecasting also helps in minimizing the cost due to shortage or surplus of the product. Accurate forecasting also enhances customer satisfaction by ensuring products and services align with demand, ultimately leading to improved profitability, reduced cost, and sustainable growth.
Quantitative analysis approach is essential in the managerial decision-making, enabling efficiency, profitability, and sustainability in the agribusiness. For example, a rice farming cooperative in the Philippines faces challenges in allocating limited irrigation water among its member farmers, especially during dry seasons. To address this, they apply quantitative analysis techniques like linear programming. By collecting data on the factors that affect the limited irrigation water, they develop a model to optimize water distribution. The model helps determine the optimal amount of water each farm should receive to maximize overall profitability while meeting individual farmer needs. As a result, the cooperative ensures fair water allocation and increases crop yields and improve income for its member.
Payoff table is a decision-making tool used to evaluate potential outcomes for the decision under different scenarios or states of nature. For example, I am a farm owner and I own 5 hectares of land and I decided to plant either barley or beans. And the state of nature will be the wet land or dry land. And by using the payoff table, I will be able to identify, analyze, and determine which of this decision is much more profitable in planting those. It's either planting barley in a wet or dry land or planting beans in a wet or dry land.